Right, I've not done an update for a while on the adaptions. It's still not finished. Still not finished, this place. We are still in timber. We've not had any paint work done. But then I'm also arguing with, I've put a complaint in, an official complaint now, and the official complaint lady is the one that's actually doing things. The OT has not, basically got in touch with me. So the last time she did was when this was being done, and she told me to let the workmen get on with it. Basically, um, the doorway's supposed to be widened. It even said on the things written down that it was supposed to be widened, and all they've done is put a thinner door frame in. So it's made a slight bit of difference, but for me, it's not a great deal. For the door itself, yeah, that area is great. But for me here, it's shit. I could do with it being to about here, so sort of over to the next brick, if you like. Ouch, hang on, that's my leg. Trust him. He has to climb on and take a go. Yeah, I was expecting it to be more over. So that's what they've done anyway, is they've put a thinner frame in, the thinnest frame that they could get away with. The guys that came out, the one that was in charge as such out of the two, wasn't qualified to make it wider. They cancelled my appointment about 5 times, and then they sent someone over. So I think they didn't have the persons to do the job. And anyway, so the guy that came, one of them that came out and put me the door on, he came what day was it? Wednesday, Thursday, something like that, Thursday. And they'd argued that they couldn't put me that handle on. They said, oh, this is what it is for everybody that has a sliding door. And I said, well, with my hands, when they swell up and in a lot of pain, these recessed door handles are no good for me. And I need this sort of handle. So anyway, the guy came out on Thursday. He was told to put a door handle on. And he come out with one of them. And he was like, oh, bloody hell, he says, they've given me the wrong handle to put out. And he says, I thought it wouldn't have worked with this kind of door, with it being a slidey. So anyway, he then took some photographs of one of the other doors that I've also had this sort of handle on. And off he went. He says, I'll be back. And he was ages gone. I thought, oh, he ain't coming back. Because I've had this happen so many times with builders. They go off for things and then they never come back. And he did come back. He did leave his drill and the handle that was supposed to be here. He left all that here, so he was going to have to come back for those bits anyway. So yeah, he put it on. And then he's also taken photographs, because I said, here is where it's the problem for me, how it sticks out. I could do with it being. And I said, when I go out with my big chair, which is over there, I said, because you've not taken anything away in the door frame area, it still makes it super tight. So I says, my chair, look at this. I've got all this that's from being damaged over the door frame, being wrong on this side and on the other side. And then I've got a piece that's actually broken off on my chair as well. I know it's not very obvious, but it's there, over there. All this is all shattered. So yeah, so I'm not very happy. And I said at some point I've got to get that replaced when I can afford to do it. At the minute I can't, and then, but it'll be done when I can afford to do it. So anyway, the guy in question says, I know what you mean. And he says, I can see it from your point of view. He says, I'm gonna put a report to office and get them to message Homes Plus, my housing association, and he says I'm gonna speak to them and get them to do some kind of report and see where we go from here. Because I said, well, I told the lady of the complaints, I says, it wasn't widened. It's been done to a degree, which is better. But I said, it's not the full shilling. And I said, it's like when I had the toilet taken out and replaced with a specialist toilet. Oh, look at her sleeping. They did it to the specification of what was said in the office to do, not how it helped me. So when I went into the bathroom and I went to turn around, I couldn't turn around. Hello. Yeah, I couldn't turn around in the toilet area in the bathroom because the toilet was even more further over because it was a bigger toilet. So then they had to basically... I told the guys that were doing all the job, and they said it's not an issue to change it, to move it over. And that was it. They put the old toilet in the place of where the new one was going to go because it was bigger. But there was still time to change things. So we'll see. This flooring for me is a pain in the arse, I tell you. It's quite slippery under my wheels. See, this is kitchen vinyl, and it's got a bit of like a grit to it, like not a grit, but it's like it's got a different feel to it. So it's almost like grip. You know, my wheels can grip in there. In here, it can be quite sort of skiddy. I mean, my cleaner's bin, so the flooring just feels like as if I'm I'm doing wheelies as I'm going along. Hey. I'm a bit of a dangerous driver, huh? Yeah. So, but that's what they've done. I just feel like they half listened to what I've about the adaptions. I'm still waiting on things to still be finished off. I'm waiting on an electrician to come out to put some tubing around this so it looks all neat. Because apparently it's got to be copper piping that's got to be put in. I don't know. Then they'll put that over the top that looks like, where it's boxed in, so it keeps it all nice and neat. So that's got to be done. I'm still waiting on... Sorry, he took his head off with my hand. You will fidget. A kickboard on the bottom of that door there, either side, because I'm catching it with my chair. Because I have to let go at one point as I'm going in and out, and it's catching on the back of my chair and taking all the paint off. I'm waiting on them to seal the behind the sink in the bathroom. There's an area that needs filling in properly. I've got a grab rail that needs replacing. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, it's just all minor stuff now, but then there's the issue with the door area in the living room that needs to be widened. Because I said, I'm not, ruining two perfectly good chairs. So anyway, she's not happy, the lady in charge of my complaint, the fact that it hasn't been widened. So she says, they've sort of widened it, but not fully. But I said, it's here is the area that for me is the problem area. So back to the arguments. So I'm hoping they'll do it. And even if I've got to have it done and they just fill in this bit here with no floor, no vinyl, just, I don't know, just like how it was, and glue a strip of vinyl in, that will do. But I just want it done properly, because this is for me for life. This is future planning. So my home is suited to me and my needs. So as my health worsens, because I know I will worsen some more, it might be that I need a different style chair, and the chair that I have is bigger still. and I've got to be able to get in here, because this is the point where, I mean, the OT was like, well, this is the same size door frame as that one down there. And my argument is that where you've got the, hang on, let me go back. It's easy to explain it with things in the way. So here may be the same as what it is down in the living room area, but I've got here and I've got a door frame here, so it adds into extra space, you know, for turning around and doing whatever. Whereas down there I've got a doorway, a door and a door, so it makes it super, super tight. And, you know, it being moved over just that bit more, that half a brick or whatever, would have made all the difference for me. So if they'd have took it to here, it would have made life so much simpler for me, and I'd be able to just come in and out with my chair. But we'll see what happens. Watch this space. I'm just fed up now because I just want it all finished. And I'm also waiting for them to put me in an extractor fan where it's on all the time. That one up there I've got to switch on at a button and I can't reach it. So to save, you know, any condensation build up and stuff. So they're replacing me that, but I'm still waiting on that to happen as well. So hopefully next week I'll be able to buy myself a new freezer. I'm waiting on money to go in for the Black Friday offers that are on. Yeah, so hopefully that'll be sorted out soon. But that's it. That's all to report at the time, but it's just taking the piss. And I have said the time frame of how long it's taken is just absolutely disgusting. I'd have thought they'd be like, you know, wanting to get on and just get it finished and get out the way, but shit. It's absolute shit, so I'm not happy. So I've left it in the capable hands of this capable lady, and we'll wait and see what happens, and I'll let you know what's going to happen next. Right, anyway, I'm going to love and leave. I want to get something to eat. My food is cooking in my air fryer. Yeah, my food's cooking in the air fryer, so I'm going to sort out. I've got cheese potato pie. Usually I do that with tomato slices on the top, but I've got no tomatoes. They've all gone off. So I've had to use some onion instead. So I've done a cheese and onion pie. So that'll do me. I'm just going to enjoy that. Right, anyway, I'm going to love and leave. I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, bye. Oh, bye. Say bye-bye.